This is Music Radio Creative Live. Stand by for Free Jingle Friday. All the jingles we create on the show are created with Music Radio Creative own production libraries and Adobe Audition presets. Save time and create your own jingles like a pro using presets, breakers, bangs, whooshes, and really cool music bits. Find out how to get your free production starter pack at mrc.fm/starter. And now, here's Mike and Isabella.
Oh my goodness me, I cannot believe it, Isabella.
I know.
What is it today?
It is today.
What's happening today?
It's the last show.
Oh no, Isabella, no, not the final Free Jingle Friday ever. Really? The reason I'm really doubtful on this is because I've seen so many YouTubers, very, very well-known YouTubers, saying things like, this is the end, or it's over, or I'm done, or I'm finished, just to get people to watch their videos. That's why I'm cynical, Isabella. Is it really the last Free Jingle Friday, or are we just playing for more views?
Right, so this is literally 120th show.
No
so
way.
It's
seriously?
Exactly 100. So I went back and looked through all the shows. It's 120th show to be precise.
Wow.
So we've been going for quite some time. We started in 2018.
2018?
October 2018 is when this is
That's
all
like
started.
4 years ago.
Yes.
This show is 4 years old,
Yes.
nearly.
But so it started then, and we've started in our old studio before we even repainted it and everything else. And I still remember the day where I just very gradually crept into the show, appeared out of nowhere, because you used to run the live show. It was just a live stream once a week on your own, and then I slowly joined in, and it's beautiful how it really evolved over time. But okay, to be entirely honest with you, as I can see so many of you leaving lovely comments, which we are super thankful for, by the way. But to be entirely honest, so it's 4 years. We have not changed much in terms of the format, setup, or anything like that. And in a way, it's not exciting for us anymore, in the sense that it's, in order for us to give you the best, we really have to be super into it and super engaged, super happy. And at some point, it became not so much fun, and I don't think it's then fair to keep on in the same format. And I feel like we both need to have a proper break, step back, and then look at it from a different perspective. It's like sometimes you need that space, and then maybe come back with something different.
It sounds like you're breaking up with our audience. You're like, it's not you, it's us, Isabella. This is so serious.
No, it's not meant to be serious, but it is, because it's been a serious decision. It's not something we arrived on one day. It's like, oh no, we don't. It's like, no. So we thought that maybe changing the frequency at the start of the year would make things a little bit better in some way. But in a way, it did and it didn't.
Yeah. But look at all the comments. I mean,
know.
There we are. Michael Suhovsky, we'll miss you, but we'll still be around. And there are good things coming. Andre, we love doing jingles for you. I want to say a big shout out to our moderators who've been here, like Bjorn, who I can see is there, like Doug, who is there, like we've had Tim as well. So many other really, really cool people that have made this show happen. So right at the top of the show, right here, right now, I want to say thank you to you moderators, because without you, this show could not possibly happen. And don't worry, I want to actually just have a little positive note right now, because this is not the end of MRC Live, as you know it. It will come back in the future, and there'll be something different. We just come back from a podcasting conference in London. We're so excited about podcasting. We also, in the next year or two, are going to have that MRC studio built. It's taking a little bit longer because we're doing it properly. We're going through the legal planning process, and we're getting everything worked out with the materials we need for a studio. But when we have a purpose-built studio, I guarantee you we're going to be doing something really interesting. So that's all to come. And Isabella, if you don't mind, I was actually going to just rewind, seeing as we recently just watched the Platinum Jubilee, by the way, and Craig David was on the stage outside Buckingham Palace, and he was like, eat wind. The crowd say, Bo Selector. You know, that one. And
Yeah, that
so
one.
I thought I would Craig David style just rewind.
Okay.
I typed Free Jingle Friday into YouTube, and we're the only search. In fact, when you type Free Jing and you start typing Free Gin, obviously the first suggestion is Free Jingles. People are searching for Free Jingles. But the second suggestion in Auto Suggest is Free Jingle Friday. That is how popular, Isabella, over the 4 years this show has become.
That's amazing.
So we appreciate you making us
We do.
an Auto Suggest. And then I've gone back in time here, and I just wanted to kind of open this in a new window, just have a quick look at this. Oh my goodness me, can you believe it?
That is so funny.
Oh my goodness me. I haven't even got the audio for this one.
That is hilarious.
I wish I could play the audio for this one.
You're
Why
having
is-
fun. It's like,
I'm,
woohoo!
dancing away.
Yeah.
Oh, there I am.
Okay.
You were dancing away to something that nobody else could hear.
Live, I believe. Broadcasting
No music.
live across the internet from the Isle of Wight. This is
From the
Music
Isle of Wight.
Creative.
I look so much younger there, don't I?
Russell.
You do
Isabella
actually.
Russell.
So
Oh
funny.
yes, Isabella Russell.
Oh, Isabella's
who
there.
is-
You've
Oh, I can
gained-
switch to your
Hello,
cam.
Isabella.
Yeah, hello.
Look,
hello,
how do you
hello.
look compared
Your
to...
webcam is still
Yes.
stuttery, but we're
Oh.
working on fixing that.
Oh, your
It's
webcam was
Why is it
stuttery.
stuttery?
Well, because I've got.
I think I look younger. I think that I definitely look younger now.
Yes.
Now I look younger.
Yes, you do. You have become more youthful. I've aged a little bit more. It's interesting because we didn't have it figured out when we started 4 years ago. Like you say, we were in an office. We had echo. We had no sound treatment in either of the rooms. You were doing the show from a webcam, and it was stuttering, and we couldn't figure it out. That has been a while, hasn't it? That's a while ago. So I just wanted to play a little bit more of this and just see how we got on with this.
plugged into it, and my Mac.
Oh, look, I go into audition later on.
This is a
Do my
great
audition stuff. You can see
promotional
there.
opportunity. You can subscribe to this channel.
You can subscribe to this
You're
channel.
already subscribed.
That's amazing. So that was Free Jingle Friday nearly 4 years ago. And look at the thumbnail we were using, still there on all of our searches. Let's open up this one here. This is about 3 years ago. Let's see how do we get on. Oh, look, now we've got another camera, like a Sky camera. And I'm starting the stream. And it doesn't start instantly, and I've got wires dangling down there. Lots
oh my
of people
gosh, I
in the
remember
chat.
the wire train that
Yeah.
never end. You know, it could never end.
It could never end, could it? And here I am.
Oh.
And I'm talking again, but there's no audio at the start of this video, which is really weird. There appears to be no audio on that
I'm
video.
certainly
Oh,
really liking Wirecast, and I can't believe that I haven't looked into using this before.
that's me talking about Wirecast 3 years ago when we used
Wow.
Wirecast. Now we use OBS Studio right now, so that's again how things have changed. I've got the old green screen behind me there and
Hang
the
on,
old DT
Can I
770s.
just pause you for a second? Because
Yeah.
I've realised that, I mean, I know many of you already know, but we haven't really told you
Oh yeah,
how
we're
to-
doing free jingles.
Yeah, by the way.
Send your script in. So we can do the last ever
Business
free
as
jingle
usual.
Friday. mrc.fm/script. Tell us
That's
a bit
it.
more, Is down
Yep.
over there. What's going on?
mrc.fm/script is to get
Yep.
your script submissions in.
Thank
if you
you.
would like to have your
Thanks,
script
Liz.
not just recorded but also produced, and Super Chat yellow or
Send your
above
script now.
is the way. Or you can upgrade within the script submission form at mrc.fm/script. That is as simple as that. You have just over 20 minutes left to get those in. 21 minutes 32 seconds to be precise. And what we will do is we will record all the Super Chats first. Then we will, Mike will produce them, and then we record
Yeah, you
everything
bet.
else at the very end. So don't worry if you have not heard your jingle at that point.
And there's a nice countdowny timer just to remind you that you've got just over 21 minutes left.
Yes, and thank you so much for all
Yes.
the generous super chats. You are really, really generous. Thank you so much. And I do want to say it's like it's really bittersweet in the sense that we absolutely love you guys, and it's so amazing. It's like coming home every Friday. You know, it's that feeling of like we flick it on, and you know there are those amazing people in the chat, and you are always there. You know, you always say
Always.
nice things. And we will miss
Always.
that.
Yeah.
Like, this is not something that we are taking easily. We will really, really miss that. You know, this has been such a big part of our last 3 and 4 years. Our last 4 years. And all of a sudden it's not going to be there. So I really genuinely am hoping that we can think of something really exciting to reinvigorate the audience and subscribers to this channel and kind of get everybody excited once again. I think that sometimes you need change to shake things about, and
You
to
certainly
really
do.
you need to come out of the comfortable, step out in order to create something better, and that's exactly what we are doing.
Yeah, look, this is a free jingle
Yeah.
Friday when I was using a green screen. Oh, And that was the old jingle. Do you remember that?
It is that time again. Yes, here in the UK, it is 1 p.m.
Look at that.
Wow.
With my green screen going on.
Free Jingle Friday. My
I
name
look good.
is Mike Russell.
And my name is Isabella Russell.
Oh my goodness. Do you remember that, Isabella? That's amazing. That was nearly 3 years ago, that. And
You
I'm
must
just
have been in a doghouse then because I
look.
clearly didn't iron your shirt.
2 years ago. Yeah. Oh, look at this. We're finally back. Free Jingle Friday. Let's play this. This is from
look at
our
that. That's
other
really
studio.
neat.
Look. Oh, we hadn't even got the sound treatment up. The panels were sitting behind me, all wrapped. And there we go. Let's play this one and hear this.
Oh, yes, that sound can only mean one.
This is
and only
2019.
one thing. That musical logo, that really exciting
So I have
musical
a question
composition
for you
can
as
mean.
a
What can it
viewer. If
mean?
you've been watching us
Go
for
on.
a really, really long time, type in the comments now. What was your favorite bit
Free Jingle
of Free
Friday.
Jingle Friday? What is the thing that you remember the most out of all the
All
different
the free
episodes you
jingles.
watched, or maybe like different parts of the show? What is your favorite thing about Free Jingle Friday? What got you coming back over and over and over? I would love to hear from you in the comments. We will read those comments in a minute.
Do you know what? This one with shades on, this had
that
10,000
was
views.
One. We are live with music, with jingles. Yes. Oh, I'm Mike Russell from Music Radio Creative, and
I'm Isabella Russell from
back to
Music
the
Radio
jingle.
Creative.
there she is.
Do you know what? One of my favourite shows that we did, I wonder if I can find it, was the 80s themed show. Do you remember when we did an 80s
when we
themed
got
show?
dressed up.
Can I find that one quickly on a pinch? I wonder if we can. Oh, this one's going to be good. Making Jingles as the World Turns Upside Down. That's when, yes, the world began to change.
Dave, it's free jingle.
Free Jingle Friday.
Oh god,
Have
that
up
was just
until
before the
1:30 to
pandemic.
submit your regular script, so that has not changed. So it's just the super chats today that we are limiting, sort of testing to see how.
Cayman
You guys
Islands. somebody
always
saying,
mess up, says Leon's
Talk
all
for a second,
over
I'll
the
reach-
place. Thanks.
Say that again.
Leon's all over the place. Says, when you guys always mess up.
When we always mess up, yes, there's
Yeah.
always something that goes
Yeah.
wrong, isn't there? Something that...
Kamal says, my favorite part is learning about audio. And Mike says, I love the banter between you both.
That's nice.
And Andre says, it's always such a family-friendly show. A big deviation from current TV trends. And Ronnie says, today is my first time as an
Tuning
online
in.
DJ, and so far I like what I'm listening to. Thank you.
That's so
Thank you
cool.
so much.
That's
Yeah,
so
that was
very
brilliant.
cool. I wish I could find the 80s edition of Free
Oh, it was
Jingle
brilliant.
Friday.
We had wigs and, all sorts of really cool stuff. So that was good. And actually, I was going to say, do you know, out of all the different things, different themes we've done throughout the years, actually, my favorite part was, do you remember when we did Track of the Week with Licked? And we would pick up a track and then we would dance to it and just do silly stuff on the
Yes.
show. And that was genuinely my favorite part, like, ever.
I remember
through the
that
whole
so
thing.
well. I remember
Yeah.
that so well. It was
Yeah.
so good. And then, Free Jingle Friday, it just evolved and evolved and
It
evolved
really did.
to what we currently see. Oh, look, actually, I can see there's a video there from Andre. Andre, because when I type Free Jingle Friday into YouTube,
that's
all that come up are our videos. But Andre has made a video about Free Jingle
wow.
Friday. That's so
That's
epic.
so cool.
That's so cool. Right the way up to the modern day and our new style of thumbnail, which is absolutely fantastic. What a journey it's been, Isabella. What an amazing time.
It has. And actually, just also, I guess some explanation is needed in all of this too, is we actually are working really hard on our YouTube channel right now. It may not be apparent to you if
Take a look at the latest videos.
Yeah.
Make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so.
If you haven't done so, you really got to subscribe. But we have been working, and I say we, but actually it's you, Mike. You've been working incredibly hard on new content for the channel. And this is something we are actually investing considerable amount of time and money in this year. So it's part of the decision-making process was that actually we really are spending a lot of time during the week on improvements to the channel, and it got harder and harder for us to justify for that chunk of time for FJF to remain where there is so much else going on at the same time.
Yeah.
So it was part of the consideration in the whole process. But I'm really curious as well. Have you noticed things a little bit different on the channel? What do you think?
Yeah, let us know in the chat. Also, I'm looking at the chat because it's lovely to read your comments. Obviously, this is as the final show in this kind of Free Jingle Friday format. It's just nice to see DC MacNut, long-time listener, first-time caller, love your content, which is, thank you so much. Really amazing. Andre has had so much fun with us. We've become part of your family over the years. That's amazing. What else have we got here? Now, we've got some interesting things.
Yeah.
Grow Junkie Radio really likes your voice, Isabella, and Mike's skills. Brought my station to life, so thank you so much for that. Bjorn, who's been a fantastic moderator over the years, has really enjoyed the Black Friday specials we've done, but also the phone calls and everything we've learned over the years. So do you remember when we used to take live calls on air?
Oh, I
that was
do.
epic, like a radio station. FJF was always family friendly. You've said that, which is amazing. Love the tutorial, says Phil Wright. Steve Allenson actually says, and I remember this, the clip that I played when my drone got blown away. Do you remember when I flew it off the top of one of the big cliffs here on the Isle of Wight?
Yeah.
And it was like gale force winds. And I was like, I wonder what would happen if I threw my Mavic Mini in the air and it went, whoa! Like, actually, I wonder if I could find that clip again, because
that was really funny.
That was so much fun.
Yeah, and there are so many fun moments. And actually, just reading your comments, you absolutely are right. You are part of the Music Radio Creative family, and we don't want you to go anywhere. Stay exactly where you are, and please be part of that family. Continue the conversation. Continue, just chatting with us. Take part in our videos. There is community.musicradiocreative.com. You can post questions, suggestions, ideas, your projects, whatever else in there. We this is part of the community. We are there too, and just don't disappear anywhere.
Yeah, and thank you to people like Mike Edwards just throwing a nice super chat just to say a gift for you both for all that you've done. Fridays will never be the same. Really appreciate that, Mike. And don't worry, we are going to, not only, as Isabella has said, are we working hard on the channel to bring you interesting videos every week. So hopefully you can come and learn a bit, but hopefully there'll be some stuff there in the future that you can come just for fun, entertainment, see what I'm up to this week, see what Isabella's doing, see what we've got going on. And then in the future, we're going to reinvent. I mean, we're so reinvigorated from going to a podcast event in London here a couple of weeks ago. And, all I'll say is I saw a YouTube banner on display there, and next to it had podcasts all over it. So we think, like everyone is saying, YouTube, what's going on? You're going to do something with podcasting. And we feel it, don't we, Isabella? Like, I think if YouTube hop into the podcasting game, I mean, what's your opinion on that?
I really genuinely, I mean, they have to, it's like, it makes complete sense with the full framework behind Google. So if you think about it, Spotify, a while back ago, they made a great move by purchasing Anchor, giving podcasters free platform to post the stuff on, and actually what they have gained is the advertising space, right? Whereas Google already has it. Like, Google has a very elaborate advertising platform, and for them to then add podcasting into the whole mix of the different the advertising bits on it, it's just a no-brainer from the business perspective for Google to start with. But also, it's like if they don't step into that space now, it's kind of going to be too, almost too late. It's
absolutely
kind of, but they will bring a lot of new to the space, and I'm excited for it.
Me too.
Really excited for it.
Yeah.
So
I love YouTube, so I think it's going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
Just a reminder, this is the last ever Free Jingle Friday, so get on over to this address. Are you ready for it? Shall I play it for you?
Yeah, go for it.
mrc.fm/script.
And if you go there, you can actually write in a script. You can even upgrade it so we produce it as well. I mean, also, remember the cool jingles we play at Free Jingle Friday? Yeah, let's play a few of those.
We've got to have a jingle.
Because we had some amazing Free Jingle Friday jingles made. And we'll make more in the future. And by the way, if you didn't know, that's what we do at Music Radio Creative. We make jingles that sound just like this.
It's Free Jingle Friday, your time to shine. Send us your script, come on, we'll make it.
Excellent. And we got so many. What else have we got?
We've got loads.
This one.
I love that jingle.
Same as the intro, but with a different sung bit at the end. I really, really like this.
The only audio experts you'll ever need. Mike and Izzy with new jingles each week. Yes, on Music Radio Creative.
Oh. And this one. Go on.
My favorite one is with the one about you.
Oh.
You know which one? The one you blush every time you.
I don't even know where that one is.
Oh, you've got to find
anymore.
it. You've got to find
I
it.
might find
I'm not
it.
going to let you off that easily.
I might find it. Here's another one for you. Enjoy. Here's the one you wanted. The old chilled one with
That's
the
the
embarrassing lyrics about me.
That's the one. That's the one. Can you go and blush a little bit for everybody? Go on.
No. Don't focus the camera on me. Hey, no. Stop it. Stop it. Uh-oh.
You ask the answer. It's Mike Russell.
No.
Yes, he is.
I did not script that one. And the final jingle for the moment. Just, a bit of a blast of the jingles. Because actually, do you know what, Isabella? We make some pretty good jingles, don't we? We make some pretty good jingles.
I will show you.
Oh, talking about jingles, hang on. More news coming up in just a moment for you about jingles. There's a jingle sandwich for you. What have you got for us?
I've got something for you. I just wanted to show you, actually, a person behind all of those amazing jingles because it's not.
Oh, is this where you're going to hold your
always-
phone up to the camera and hope
That's
it
where
focuses?
I'm going to hold my phone to the camera and hope that it works. Well, okay.
Yes, we did meet someone very cool actually a couple of weeks ago in London.
So here is. Let's just.
Is it going to focus? Is it?
It
Oh,
will.
yay! Look at that at the
Can you
conference
see?
centre in Islington there in London.
So this was
Who's that then, Isabella?
a complete
Share with us for those who don't know.
chance encounter. So this guy here, his name is Lee Turner, and I kid you not, he's one of the most amazing musicians and singers you
He's
can
very
ever
talented.
hope to find
Very
and work
talented
with.
chap.
And he's behind many of the jingles that we play on the show. He's just phenomenal. That's full
Yeah.
stop. He's just phenomenal, and it was just such a pleasure to actually meet him in person in London. It was just really, really lovely. We've exchanged millions of emails over the years, and actually have never met in person, which is so crazy, right? So
There you have it.
there you have it. That was it.
It's definitely a small world. It's amazing. I love it.
Yep, absolutely. So just a reminder of the links, mrc.fm/script. If you have not done so already, make sure to submit your script through there. That's the only way to get the scripts in. And today
You've got
is
7
the
minutes.
last free Jingle Friday. If you have not done so already, once again, mrc.fm/script. If you would like to have your script not just recorded, but also produced live on the show, then Super Chat, yellow or above, is the way to go.
Oh, Mike said in the chat, by the way, that Izzy once was going to try producing jingles, but it never happened. Do you want to have a go today, Iz?
Oh my gosh, seriously?
You're like, no. It's okay. It's okay, Mike. You carry on. Don't worry. Maybe when we do a show, when we come back in the future with our new studio, maybe something like that or better
Yeah,
will
because
happen.
the technicalities of it are a little bit weird because of the way it's set up. It's like, how could I do it on my computer and show it to you?
It'd be tough, wouldn't it?
It would be a bit.
It's all right. Don't worry.
It would be a bit tough. That's the trouble there. So, yeah.
Yeah. Unless you're feeling really cool, we can actually swap positions. I could dash.
I don't know how to use your thingamajiggy. It's like Mike is
yeah.
using this weird thing, like
It's
the
not weird.
trackball. It's super weird. Like it's weird. It's beyond weird.
It's totally cool. It's like a planet in my hand, and I
it's
roll this
wrong.
around.
It's
I love it
just
because
wrong.
no one else can use my computer when I'm using it.
This is what every normal person, human being uses. And you know what?
terrible.
It's like I've just realized. Oh, gosh.
It is
So
true,
much,
actually. When you
so
do
much.
go to a trackball, you never go back. And now I wouldn't use anything else. I'm just so used to it. Like, I don't even... it's just automatic now. I just use the trackball and I love it.
Do you know?
Mm.
I've just realized how dirty my mouse is when I lifted it up. You know, you just never take it out, and I'm like,
Did you just hold a
"Ooh."
dirty mouse up to the camera to show everyone?
It's really filthy. Like.
Great.
Really filthy, and I'm like, I think I
So
need a new one. Hang on.
for our beautiful audience, you just showed them a dirty mouse.
Look,
Oh, that's horrible.
that is horrid, right?
That's terrible.
That is terrible, really terrible.
Don't let that be on display.
Oh my gosh, it really isn't good. It really isn't good. So,
So we've got 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left to get in your scripts, whether they're free or produced. mrc.fm/script. Let's make it a good one.
Yes, definitely. Definitely make it a good one. Mike, you will not get away without doing Mr. Clive at least once on the show.
Well, it shouldn't be allowed. I've been banned, and now I just sit down and actually I watch Netflix quite a lot now. They make some great shows like Is It Cake and Floor is Lava. I've basically become a TV addict watching pointless stuff, but I don't care because you never have me on Free Jingle Friday anymore.
There you go. It's brilliant. I still think there is some mileage in Mr. Clive, you know. There is definitely some mileage. We might need to bring him back to a certain degree. He's just hilarious.
In the future. Oh, by the way, I posted it in the community tab, but some of you might have missed it. This is the beautiful bear dynamic in Heilbronn in Germany.
Yeah.
Heilbronn, by the way, a surprisingly fantastic part of Germany that I really enjoyed. So I'd like to post the link to that video in the chat, and I suggest that you go and watch it, possibly after this live stream, not during this live stream if possible. But we did a fantastic tour of Bear Dynamic. It's a company tour for them. They published it on their YouTube channel, and we had so much fun. Do you want to talk briefly about what happened there, Isabella?
Yeah, and actually that video is going to be published on our channel very soon as well. We were just waiting for clearance from the team there. But it was just really lovely to go in and just to see from start to finish
how these are made.
How the headphones we
lovely
use
things.
And love are made. But not just that. It's like we've learned so much about the company. I mean, just as a little teaser, Mike got to sing on the microphone used by the actual Beatles.
Yeah, I held a microphone that the Beatles
it's
held.
like, how epic is that?
That's
so
cool.
it's, you know, to me, that was the most insane part. They were like, oh yeah, by the way, you know, here somewhere in CEO's desk, there is this really cool microphone that the Beatles used. Oh, and there is one from Frank Sinatra. Oh, and this is like something else. And I was like, really?
We're just showing them all off. It's amazing. Really, really cool stuff to actually see. I can see that actually in the chat there, Cafe Solar is saying Mr. Clive needs his own BBC show. Well, actually, I've been banned by the BBC. They don't like my opinions. They say they're far too extreme and right-wing, and they've got some kind of caller ID, and I can never get through anymore.
Whoops.
Yeah, it's Mr. Clive. I'm not surprised he's banned from the BBC.
No, definitely, yes. He's got some very, very serious views, let's just put it that way. But I can see Bashik is asking a question and just wanted to answer that. He's asking, I am doing an audio story and using Adobe Audition. So my question is, what's the necessary thing for audio story voice editing? You really need to go in, subscribe to this channel, and rewatch the videos. There is like at least 1,000 videos you can watch to make your audio production better. So
That's insane. Am I old enough to have made 1,000 videos?
You have. Wow. You have made more than 1,000 videos. The channel has just over 1,000 videos, which is insane.
That's probably more than Mr. Beast, right? I've probably made more videos than Mr. Beast.
Yeah. So what went wrong?
What do you mean what went wrong? I think I've got quite a pretty face, haven't I? What are you saying? What are you trying to say?
Sorry. This was probably inappropriate. Oh dear. Okay. Changing topic slightly.
Well, the topic that we're changing to is there's 1 minute and 23 seconds to get your scripts in, and then we're closing down and we're going straight into production.
We are.
So be ready for it. mrc.fm/script, last minute. Isabella.
I know. And you know, actually what also made me realize how well seasoned this show is our dog. Because when we got her, she was just a puppy, and she's nearly 2 years old now, and she's been a Jingle dog from day one. And
we can't see her though.
We can't see her. Hang on, I'll bring her in. I think she deserves a little moment of glory here.
Yes, and it's always good to show a Springer Spaniel on the YouTubes because people love pets and animals on the YouTubes. Look at that. Oh, can you get her really close to that? Your main camera, get her really close because seriously, people are going to love that. Our viewers will absolutely double if you go right up to the camera now. She can take over. She can be on the mic. Look at that. And this is just, she's a gorgeous dog. She's absolutely gorgeous. And as you'd imagine with a Springer, so you don't want to see my face, do you? There's a dog there. As you'd imagine with a Springer, she never, ever runs out of energy. Ever. And she's lovely. Oh, I can hear that. That's like good sound effect of her go to the camera. Okay,
Right,
in
time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Script submissions are now closed. Isabella, shall I fire up
They are
Adobe
not closed.
Audition?
Hang on, I better close them down.
Closey, close.
Close. Almost closed.
Closey,
Almost.
closed.
I really feel sad because it's like we're closing them down for.
It is indeed
Oh,
the last time.
I know.
But don't worry. We've got this covered.
I know. Sorry,
We are
I've got
getting
lots
into this.
of dog hair all over my face now, which is very
All in the name of fun, though.
dignified.
Right, I've got the June Free Jingle Friday stuff there. I'm going to fire up Adobe Audition. I've got
hang
everything.
on, I am not
Yeah.
ready.
So I'm ready. I'm actually
not
ready. I'm ready.
I'm not ready.
I
You've
am
got
ready.
to give me at least a second. Please. Okay.
Dead air is never good. I'll just.
Never good. So, is there something you can talk about? Maybe Mr. Clive can take stage for like the last
No, you don't want to give Mr. Clive the mic again.
time ever.
Well, yes. They
What
gave me
does he
this
have to
non-alcoholic champagne the other day. Didn't do anything at all.
Oh dear, dear, dear. Okay. Wow, there's loads of requests for you today. Hang on.
Tastes like grape juice.
There you go. Oh, there is something for me.
Isabella's doing her organisation.
I am doing my organisation.
Goodness me. Okay,
And
I can
there's-
just hit record. I'll just get started on the mic voiceovers. I think that's cool, right?
Okay, and those that are not specified, can I take them, please?
As long as you don't make a single mistake.
Oh, come on. Are we doing this
Yeah. Okay, let's do
this
it.
thing now with no single mistakes? You know you are going to make one.
I will not make a single mistake. Watch this. You ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Starting now. This is True Hit Radio. Come and listen to us via www.truehitradio.co.uk.
It's you. Oh, no, it's me. For more of the best of the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and today, with even more of your favorite hits.
Don't worry, I'll let that one pass. It's the Sean and Kyle Show, live on Kid Radio, every Friday and Saturday night from 9 to midnight. PowerIntros.co, the place for power intros for your radio station. This is the best of customized power intros with your station ID put in. Mama used to always say that. Life is like a box of isobars. You never know how much pressure you're gonna feel. But Weather Jazz is a no-pressure zone. Get ready. Here's Andre. A deep dive into a chart from the past. All day, all night, all week, and all weekend. This is Purple Penguin Radio.
You're listening to Eddie King on Dougie Stone Radio with artist submissions. With his famous toaster, 2 tracks, When You Ask, Friday at 2 p.m. and Breakfast Show at the weekend. Surely that's no too early. It's 8 a.m. Live on Twitch. This is DJ Nigel's Friday Night House Party. 3 in a row on Grow Junkie Radio. GJR in the mix. A gift from me to you both. Oh, thank you. That's not a jingle. Thank you.
Pure pop anthems from the party decade. A quintessential collection of classic cuts from the golden... A quintessential collection of classic cuts from your golden years. Asa Ben is here with all of your favourites. Asa Ben is here with all your favourites. Here on Back to the 90s.
Hugger Radio. Your device has never sounded this good.
Expat Life on Radio Gorilla. Extraordinary people with extraordinary stories. The greatest musicals. Backstage with Neil Fraser on Grampian Hospital Radio. It's Saturday Brunch with Jerry on Wow FM 100.5.
Punk You The best punk songs from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Hey, it's GDPR Weekly Show, episode 200. We value our 75,000 listeners. So from all of us, thank you.
There we go. Well, we'll just ignore that there were a few mistakes there, but equally to blame there. So
we will be fine. I'm just
looking.
Thank you so much for all of your comments. Hello to Podcast Stage. Thank you so much for
Podcast Stage. Yay! Cool. Good to see you there.
And I can see so many of you saying, "Oh, wait, what's happening? Last Free Jingle Friday, what's going on? What's happening?" So yes, you have heard it right. It is the last Free Jingle Friday. We are taking some break to rejuvenate the show, find maybe different angles, different things we could do. It may no longer be Free Jingle Friday. It may be something completely different. But the point is, we want to bring something super different, super new, so that maybe you can get even more value than you did so far.
Absolutely. Yeah. So that is the point. And there's always going to be stuff around on the YouTube channel, so you'll never be too far away from something exciting.
Nope.
Right. I'm just I'm making the edits here, Izzy, and I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna get started making these jingles. I think you did a fabulous job, actually. I really think you probably did better than me, actually.
Oh, thanks.
Scripts. Yeah.
It's very kind of you. I'm very humble.
You've done extremely well. So I'm going to grab all those voices, disable recording over here, and move this over here. So
do you know, usually I remove the double submissions, as in I will go meticulously through all of your script submissions, and I will just if somebody has broken the rules, I will scrap them off and say we don't record. But I will be nice today. I won't do any of that. How about that?
Oh,
it's
that's
the
really
last
nice.
show, and
So
I feel generous.
everything.
Is that okay?
Yeah. I think that's really cool. And by the way, I'm going to play some sound effects in a moment, which when you hear any sound effects that I'm about to play, mrc.fm/SFX. Stuff like that and other stuff. Oh, gosh thousands of them.
Millions of them.
Loading millions in just in case. Woo. And that really helps your stuff to sound good. So,
I will just say, head on over, if you haven't done so already, mrc.fm/sale. Actually, every month we get some really amazing voice talent on sale. So you can get some super cool voice artists at half the usual price. But also one of our production libraries typically gets on sale too. And this month it is volume 6. So if you haven't done so already, head on over to mrc.fm/sale. Some really cool stuff in there, including brand new radio jingle packs.
Love it.
Yeah. This is True Hit Radio.
Go. This is True Hit Radio. I quite like that. That's kind of working for me. This is True Hit Radio.
This is True Hit Radio. Come and listen to us via www.truehitradio.co.uk.
Boom. And then we go into the Izzy bit here.
For more of the best of the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and today, with even more of your...
Okay, let's just drop a beat there. And into music. And of course, we've got beats. So let's find some cool beats that we can drop in. What about this one? Maybe not that one. Maybe not that one. No, not quite what I'm looking for. Or maybe this could work. Let's try this.
For more of the best of the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and today...
Okay, that could work. Let's just tighten that last bit up.
90s, and today, with...
And then we'll do false reverb on that track to end it really well.
With even more of your favorite hits.
Bit of a fade out. That's going to smooth it up even better. And we'll get on to the next thing, which is this right here. And gosh, I've got so much choice. I've gone nuts on sound effects that I'm using here at the moment, which is fantastic. Yeah, it's like I remember the day when I used to buy sound effect libraries and I just used to sit there listening to them. I used to be fascinated by how sound effects were made.
It's the Sean and Kyle Show, live on Kid Radio every Friday.
Okay, we need to mix it up about there. Let's put that up there.
Radio every Friday and Saturday night from 9 to midnight.
Okay, we need to maybe change the timing of the ending there. So let's bring that in. Oops, not all of it though.
It's from 9 to midnight.
And again, we're going to move this over here.
Saturday night from 9 to midnight.
From 9 to midnight could potentially be double tracked down to the echo track.
From 9 to midnight.
Yep, I'm kind of liking the way that's going.
Live on Kid Radio. Every Friday and Saturday night from 9 to midnight.
Okay, that sounds absolutely ace. Let's go here and do this. Let's do this.
Powerintros.co. The place for...
Okay, and then we need a little or something like that. So let's go back to sound effects, and we'll go for, well, what's better than a beep? Yeah, beeps are always good. Beeps help the flow, so something like... Kind of, but maybe more like that. Yeah, that's what I'm
the place for... the place for power intros for your radio station.
For your radio station.
The place for power intros for your radio station is the best.
Okay, what we got here?
This is the best of customized power intros with your station ID put in.
Maybe we'll just end that a little bit earlier to make it fit absolutely perfectly.
Station ID put in.
Put in. There we go. That's nice. Like that. Love a power intro. Always love a power intro. Actually, yeah, that's one thing I'd love to do a little bit more of, just like doing some power intros. Do you remember, Izzy, like we said, you know, obviously Free Jingle Friday has been through so many different phases and iterations, but also MRC, you know, we've worked with some amazing talent over the years. Some, you know, have stuck with us, lots have stuck with us for the long term. Others we work with for periods of time or on certain projects, which has always been fun. Do you remember when we used to do those power intros where we'd take songs and we had a singer actually sing the song, but with a radio station name? That was so cool. I loved working on projects like that.
Yeah.
That's the fascinating thing about audio.
Mama used to always say that. Life is life.
Oh, hang on. So we need to give this a bit of space to breathe because this is cool.
Mama used to always say that. Life is like a box of ISO bars. You never know.
Let's move that over a bit.
Bars. You never know how much pressure you're gonna feel.
Hey, what do you think about my American accent there? My sort of on the spur of the moment spontaneous Forrest Gump voice. I actually thought I did quite well. What do you think?
I was impressed. No, I was really impressed. I thought that was supposed to be the mum.
Life is like, yeah, but it's Mama always used to say, you know, come on, life is like a box of chocolates, you know, that kind of thing. So that's what I was going for.
But Weather Jazz is a no pressure zone.
Oh, I like that. That's cool. And then we'll go here.
Zone. Get ready.
And then we'll just go beep boop, and then we'll go.
Get ready. Here's Andre.
That's a nice dry out. So now, Andre, you've got an awesome final jingle that sounds like this.
Mama used to always say that. Life is like a box of ISO bars. You never know how much pressure you're gonna feel. But whether
Sorry, I ended that early. I'm so jumpy. I'm so trigger happy today. But you get the idea. I think I'm really proud with the way that one came out. All of them really, but that one really, yeah, that was a cool script.
A deep dive into a chart from.
Well, let's move that back. Oh, that needs to go down a bit.
A deep dive into a chart from the past. All day, all night, all week, and all weekend. This.
Let's get a beep there. Good old beep. When you don't know what else to do, just whack a beep in there and it works.
All weekend. This is Purple Penguin Radio.
See, I told you. If you don't know what to do, just whack a beep in.
Purple Penguin Radio.
And a nice end there as well. So I love it when a show flows, and it's really good that our final Free Jingle Friday is flowing, in my opinion. Hopefully in your opinion too. I can see Andre's really happy.
It's flowing. It's
flowing.
Definitely flowing.
Let's keep it flowing.
Definitely flowing.
Don't stop the flow.
Yeah.
Don't stop the music, as the village people used to say. You can't stop the music. Remember that song? It was awesome.
You're listening to Eddie King on Dougie Stone Radio.
On Dougie Stone Radio, I don't know what to do there, so I'll just whack in a beep.
Radio with artist submissions.
See, I told you. Let's put that
Submissions with Is Famous Toasted. 2 tracks. When You Ask, Friday at 2 p.m. With Is Famous Toasted. 2 tracks. When You Ask.
When You Ask. Hang on, let's put that up there.
Two tracks when you ask. Friday at 2 p.m. and breakfast show at the weekend.
That's cool. Hey, I just want to say a big shout out to Bjorn. He's leaving us now, but Bjorn, you've been an amazing moderator. So has Doug, so has
Thank
Tim,
you.
and everyone else who's worked and given up their time absolutely for free just to be part of this show. So
Absolutely.
Bjorn, we love and respect you, and thank you for being here.
Absolutely, and we really hope to work with you again soon. That's
Absolutely.
as simple as that. You've been just phenomenal. Thank you.
Yeah, a mega star is
Yes.
Bjorn. And yeah, absolutely. So big shout out to you. Thanks for joining in. I know it's late where you are in Australia too.
And breakfast show at the weekend. Surely
And then we'll move this one in here and put this one here.
weekend. Surely that's no too early. It's 8 a.m.
There we go. And then we're going over here. We're bringing this one down and see what we've got here to bring in. Maybe a couple of extra things. And this here as well. Okay. So let's see what we've got here. We've got this.
Live on Twitch. This. Live on Twitch. This is
Hang on, I've mixed up Purple Penguin Radio with something else.
Eddie King on Dougie Stone Radio. With
I did a kind of double jingle.
A deep dive into a chart from the past. All day, all night.
Okay, I'm just going to separate that. Thanks for pointing that out. I did see that in the chat. So we got
A deep dive into a chart from the past.
that works, doesn't it? That works. That just about works, I think. Yeah, that works. That works.
All day, all night, all week.
Now we got it.
DJ
Sorted.
Nigel's Friday Night House Party.
Oh, I like that. So we got
Live on Twitch. This is DJ Nigel's Friday Night House Party.
and I like the doo-doo at the end. That kind of makes it. We'll make that the ending.
Party.
Oh, that's got to roll on a bit longer. Otherwise it doesn't sound good.
Party.
That'll work. And then we've got this coming in here, and that's going to go over there. That's definitely coming in there, and that's going down there. Let's play this.
3 in a row.
Yeah,
Three
no,
in-
that is a new one for Mike Russell, isn't it, Doug? I'm actually reading comments. Because you do such a great job of that yourself, Doug, Tim, and Bjorn, of course, and Isabella. But I'm actually kind of
3 in a
watching the
row
comments.
on Grow Junkie Radio. G Radio. GJR
We're going to need to cut that earlier. So let's do that.
Radio. GJ.
Okay, and then we're going to pop that up there, and we're going to shorten this to make it really cool.
GJR in the mix.
Nice. Okay, I'll go with that. Let's bring this down here, and let's bring this in here. Whoops. Stretch. Don't want to stretch.
A gift from me to you both. Oh, thank you.
Oh, that's... Yes. Okay. We know what's up there. So, better save. Always save. Save as much as you can. Because you just need to have it there at the right time. There's a few jingles in here, I think. So, let's get a few pads in.
Party Decade, a quintessential collection of classic cuts from the golden. A quintessential collection of cuts from the golden. Of classic cuts. Of classic cuts.
Okay, I'm going to cut midway through a word because it sounds better.
Quintessential collection of classic cuts from your golden years. Acer Ben is
Okay.
pure pop anthems from the Party Decade. A quintessential collection of classic cuts from your golden.
Okay, slight edit wonkiness there, so let's make this better.
Collection of classic cuts from your golden years.
And then,
Acer Ben is here with all your favorites.
okay, that needs to end a bit early so we get something good.
Years. Acer Ben is here with all your favorites. Here on Back to the 90s.
On back to the 90s and a quick fade at the end there.
These.
There we go, perfect. That's what I'm talking about. Bring this in here, and soon we're going to run out of space. Look at all those. I didn't need all those pads, but I like them. But I didn't need them, but I like them. Oh, hang on. There's more stuff here. There's more stuff, isn't there? Yeah, there's this.
Okay,
Oh, yeah, let's go with that. That sounds good. So let's go Hugger Radio.
Hugger Radio. Your device. Hugger Radio. Your
And then we'll bring this one up here because it would just sound good here.
radio. Your device has never sounded this good.
Nice. And that's a clean end. Perfect. Okay, yeah, we'll go with that. And then we'll take these over here and we'll pop this in. Again, I feel it's a few Mikey jingles and a few Izzy jingles there. And a few pads just for good measure. Just because you never know what's going to come up here. The last little bits. Let's put this here.
Expat Life on Radio Gorilla.
Expat Life on Radio Gorilla. I just want to go, ooh, ha, ha. But I'll refrain.
Radio Gorilla. Extraordinary people.
Let's do that.
Radio Gorilla. Extraordinary people with extraordinary stories.
Need to make that a little bit later.
Radio Gorilla. Extraordinary people with extraordinary stories.
Okay, then in that case, I'm going to need to move that.
Extraordinary people with extraordinary stories.
Perfect. And this is going here.
The greatest musicals. Backstage with Neil Fraser on Grampian Hospital.
Okay, and then we're going to need to double this and move it over slightly in time to make it stand out and pan it a bit. There we go.
Backstage with Neil Fraser on Grampian Hospital Radio.
Perfect. And that's a nice clean ending there for what I think will be a really good show. I like musicals, actually. Let's play that.
Radio.
Perfect. Nice ending there.
It's Saturday Brunch with Jerry on Wow FM.
Okay, let's cut that there on Wow FM.
With Jerry on Wow FM.
Wow FM is obviously going to be quite wowy, so...
Wow FM 100.5.
Okay, let's bring this in here.
Wow FM 100.5.
100.5 with a nice fade out there at the end. And then we've got Izzy coming in with this bit right here.
Thank you. The best punk songs from the 70s.
70s, 80s and 90s. And just for good measure, because I can do it, let's do this.
Thank you. The best punk song. 90s. Hey.
And then that's a new jingle, so let's move that over and move that in like that.
90s.
There we go, perfect. And then we're going
Hey, it's GDPR Weekly Show, episode 200.
Well done, by the way, for reaching episode 200 GDPR. That is that's phenomenal. What an amazing thing. I mean, if you think about it, we did this show for like pretty much 4 years and we've only reached episode 120. So episode 200, well done.
Hey, it's GDPR.
Let's move that back a bit.
Hey.
Oh, I'm not sure whether we'll use... Let's use a drop the mic kind of sound effect. That would be good.
Hey, it's GDPR Weekly Show, episode 200.
200? That's awesome. Wow.
We value our...
Let's move that in a bit. Oops. Undo and let's do this.
100. We value our 75,000 listeners. So from all of us...
There we go. Let's put that there.
So from all of us...
And then a nice clean thank you at the end, of course. That's going to sound good.
Of us, thank you.
And thank you will go on a clean track up here. So it'll be...
So from all of us, thank you.
There we go. Perfect. Save and mix down. We're going to get that into mrc.fm/FJF for you very soon to download. In the meantime, I think right now would be an appropriate point to hand over to Isabella and say, go ahead and record some free jingles, Iz.
My goodness, I feel, very excited. I need to mute you, Mike, so you're going on my end. I can't hear you anymore. But let's press record. Hello. This is Isabella recording free jingles. The last free jingles. All right. From the top of the Martini Tower, this is Omco International. No pop music. We play the best music for kids. From Little Baby Bum and more, live on Kid Radio. Crossover Radio, your connection to promise, hope, and love. Follow DJ Lot on all social media platforms at DJ Lot. Playing the best. DJ Lot. Remember to support the advertisers who support the podcast. You're listening to National Day Radio, where the world celebrates every day. You're listening to the Cornish Cockney Mark Alban on Radio St. Austell Bay, 105.6 FM and online. Radio St. Austell Bay. I hope one of those was right. Your Friday night party. It's the Friday Rewind with Daryl Hearn. This is the Hit Mix. It's New Music Friday with Rob Mack. The biggest chart hits and new releases. This is Chippy Radio on your Feel Good Weekend. On your Feel Good Weekend show on IMVU with DJ Chippy. This new song might make it on to your top 10 list. This new song might make it to our top 10 20. Honestly, this new song might make it onto your top 10 list. This is 10 Things I Hate About You by Leah Kate. Ivan, DJ Ivan. This is Starboy Entertainment. DJ Ivan, the Starboy. DJ Ivan, the Starboy. Mixing live from Red Butterfly Sports Bar. This is DJ Network. Yo! Yo! I can't really do proper yo! Yo! You're now rocking with the Black Tino, DJ Party Rob. UK Hot Top 40, the official chart, world chart show, sweet music, exclusive, dance fever. Millennium Mix, world-class music, the home of music. Hello Millennium, 97.8 FM, VIP only. This is John Lewis, in our town, on Stony Radio, on Saturday. You're listening to Matt Hoddinott on Stony Radio. We press play and step to this beat. This is Two Step by Ed Sheeran and Lil Baby. This newscast is sponsored by Cracking Cold Beer. 21, take a sip. You're with Dave Abbott on Solid Gold Radio. You're listening to Fan Hour with Amira. Your one-stop shop for latest gists in Nigeria. Keep it locked. Top 10. Listen up. For those who never sleep. Dance forever. Party time. It's party time. Free your mind. Dance party. The most powerful radio. Scream if you want to go faster. The Tuesday Twister. The 1 Second Wonder. The Local Link. The Alphabetical Songbook. A to Z. Really slowly. The funnel route from A to Z. I'm not doing the whole alphabet, by the way. No. There is a limit to my generosity. This is Johnny Boy's Jukebox. Your requests. Your music. This is the Summer of a Million Memories on Jukebox 92.7. Lemon Drops. Make all your stupid life stuff disappear with this amazing new taste. Ladies and gentlemen, you're hanging out with the Soundmaster, DJ Nelly on the Wheels of Steel. Kai Kiyama plays the music you love on Radio Stylus, the station with real personality behind the mic. Your home for the top hits and deep cuts from the 80s and 90s. It's time to play the wrong end of the stick. It's Friday's Funny Stories. It's the big reveal. The sun is hot, but we will keep you cool with all your favorites this summer on Delta. Playing Canada's best on the Top Can Media Network. On the Pop Can Media Network. You're listening to Pop Music Time Machine with Paul Boursier. With Paul Boursier on Sun Radio 96.3 FM. Where in the world is E&M? Sponsored by Soul Supermercado. Soul Supermercado. Spa and surrounding areas Spa and surrounding areas within the heart of Warwickshire. www.co.uk. KR Mike Roger Jones. It makes no sense, all of that, sorry. You're listening to Sugar Radio from Leamington Spa and surrounding areas within the heart of Warwickshire. Roger Jackson playing soul, Motown, disco and reggae. Key change. I love you, baby. Let's break out together. Check it out. Dance devotion. More music. Turn it up. You're live in the mix with Stevie May. Having a cup of coffee while we play your favorite music. The most music variety. Delta. True Hit Radio lets you carry on with the best music request and listen live on www.truehitradio.co.uk. Let's dig up some more music memories with oldies but goodies right here. Ambient mornings, high energy afternoons, soft nights. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Showtime! Are you ready? Now, let's save Batwoman. Here's your host, Marilyn. It's Friday night. It's Paco time. Get your requests to the DJ.
Okay, that's amazing stuff, Isabella.
That's it.
I've got the mic here. Mic is at the ready. Hitting record. Here we go. I've hit record and it's time for Free Jingle Friday. Jingles for June 2022. So I've got these wonderful scripts on my screen. Let's go through them. This new country hit would make you want to get the party started. This is Party Mode by Dustin Lynch. You are now in the mix with the most incredible DJ. It's DJ G Fresh. DJ G Fresh is now on deck. The Crazy Blind Tech Podcast. When I'm working, yes, I know I'm going to be the man who's working hard for you. The greatest hits from the awesome 80s and what's up 90s here on Century 100 FM. Key change. The 70s, the 80s, and the 90s. 3 decades of great music, 24 hours of non-stop hits, no talk, more music. It's your sensational DJ, DJ Inspire. It's been a pleasure with you, DJ Inspire signing off. Welcome to the Studio 28 Tower. How can I help? There are some visitors for you with a package. It's time to slow things down with one of the all-time greatest love songs. And when the money comes in for the work I do, I'll pass almost every penny on to you. Hey, I'm Mike Russell, and you're listening to Dean, the Generation Mix. It's DJ Allington, the party specialist. Mixing live, dropping the hits from the street. You listen to DJ Bless Fingers. Yo, 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 DJ Prime. DJ Prime is now on deck. Let's take off the notch with DJ Prime. You're live in the mix with DJ Simi, the Vibes Master. 97.8 FM. We are Telegram at MMG942.
Radio Mustang, your internet station. We play it all 24/7. Hey dads, Kid Radio wants to wish all of you a happy Father's Day. When I come home, I know I'm going to be the man who comes back home to you. Someone's putting my favorite song in there as lyrics. You're listening to the Simple Truth podcast from Cafe Solar with your host, Chris Hogan. Rewinding back to the good old days and playing the greatest hits of the 1990s. It is our midweek communion service live on Dommy Radio. You're listening to Classics Radio, 70s disco, 80s pop, 90s alternative rock, Classics Radio. And if I grow old, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who's growing old with you. Give it a standing ovation for the baddest, the coolest, and the dopest on the wheel, DJ Cool Zoyan. Megalopolis, 89.5 FM. Megapolis, 89.5 FM. 25 years of hits, Sundays from 5 to 7 p.m. on your local country station, 101.3 The Bear. Thank you for tuning in. FBRN, Faith Points Radio Network. Our new DJ from Australia, Trevor Hayland, and his rock and roll dance party every Saturday. 108.1 Explosion FM, playing the loudest rock music in the whole wide world. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Phones off, finish your conversations. It's time for the main event. Feel good music this summer across Manchester. Hive Radio UK. The best in musicals. It's Backstage with Neil Fraser on Grampian Hospital Radio. This is another Hey Peter production for Pandemic Media HD, Purity 102.5 FM. This is The Beacon. Monday to Friday, your number one breakfast show with peers on your favorite radio station. Bring you the funk, disco, new disco, and house. Pull on those funk trunks and get funky. You're listening to the SCMR podcast. Thanks for listening to the SCMR podcast. SCMR Radio. Welcome to Radio JJ, the home of radio air checks, radio ads, and more. Christian music from today and also yesterday. This is 92.9 The Puzzle. From the Devon coast to planet Earth, this is the Prog Mill, starting right now. Radio Monte Carlo, 102.1 FM, DFM 101.2, Dynamite FM, Head Candy, Record, Dance Radio. Channel 109 is all about the music. Anything else is just noise pollution. Millennium Radio, hits of the new millennium. Millennium, the best music, Radio Millennium. In our town this Saturday on Stony Radio with John Lewis. Email studio@truckers.fm for the song of your choice. For the best in music, you're tuned into Sahovsky Radio. Celebrating the life and legacy of DJ Funky O, Mark Ousley on the D, Curtis Randall Show. Third Place Radio, faux radio for real people. Black Coffee, the voice your brand truly needed. It's your favorite DJ, unbeatable DJ Kelvsey, DJ Million with the magical fingers, DJ Million. Southampton Light, the gentle soundtrack of your day. Jamming live, dropping the hits from the street. This is DJ Wasti, the music god. Today's country hits, live here. This is Dirt 96.5. That's it.
That is it.
Literally it.
My goodness. Right. So I have a task for you right now. If you have not done so already,
Yes.
click the thumbs up.
Oh yeah,
That
totally
would
do
mean
that.
A world to us
Totally
both.
do that. That'd be amazing.
That is the one thing you can totally do. It takes just that one click. So if you're just watching and we've just maybe recorded a jingle for you, there were over 100 jingles. So I would love to see over 100 likes on this video. That would be really, really
That'd be nice.
amazing. Would
Thank you.
mean the world to us completely.
Well, thanks for all your chat. And Roger Jones says, thanks for all the jingles. Thanks so much for a fantastic FJF and all the jingles you produce for me. Says Mike Edwards, I learned so much. Take lots of care. Powered for all of those, said Phil. I wonder how many free jingles are on the air around the world,
that
Grow
would be
Junkie
amazing,
Radio.
right?
Yeah, good question.
So actually, throughout the time, I mean, on average, we've usually recorded, there were times where we had like nearly 200, but around 100 each show. So if we did 120 shows and recorded 100 jingles on each of those, that's 12,000 jingles recorded for free in the last 4 years. I mean, I will say this again, that's 12,000 free jingles that we have recorded for you over the last 4 years. I hope this is the mind-blowing.
That's mind-blowing. That's
moment,
so cool.
all right?
I love
It's like
making jingles.
12,000 jingles recorded, probably actually more, because there were weeks where we had 180, 150 on or more, and it's 12,000 jingles, and they are out there. Now, we do continue doing our bit to support communities, support the environment, and all sorts of different things. So we are publishing 3 videos every week on this YouTube channel. If you are not subscribed, it's time to do it now. It's the content that is designed to help the future generation of audio creators like you to sound great. So subscribe now if you haven't done so already. Now, on top of all of this, as Music Radio Creative, we are actually committed to leaving a better world behind us. And that's why every single order in our store plants an actual real-life tree somewhere in different areas in the world that require reforestation. To date, this year, we have planted over 2,500 trees.
That's mega.
And we will continue planting. And this is thanks to you and thanks to your help. So every time you choose to place an order in our store at musicradiocreative.com, we plant a tree, and we will continue doing so for as long as we can. We definitely will, and it's not going anywhere.
Absolutely.
So,
yes, indeed.
yeah, that's my bit.
Big shout out to our moderators, Doug, Tim, Bjorn, everyone else who's helped make this happen. Isabella, any final words before I press the outro music, which means you can't say anything else?
Okay, the final words. To get those jingles recorded today, head on over to mrc.fm/FJF. That's where the download links will live, perhaps for the next couple of weeks. The page has already transformed somehow, as it used to be all the information about Free Jingle Friday and what to do and how to do it, etc. But obviously it's no longer to be. But there is all sorts of really cool, useful information in there. So mrc.fm/FJF.
Okay, that's cool. I'm going to push the button now. Thanks so much. Love you. Get the jingle dog as the final thing. That's her chance to star. mrc.fm/FJF to download your jingles from today. And there's our crazy Springer. Have a good one.
Free Jingle Friday is now.
Don't worry, we'll see you again soon. Bye. Bye. See ya.
Next time, musicradiocreative.com.
All the jingles we create on the show are created with Music Radio Creative own production libraries and Adobe Audition presets. Save time and create your own jingles like a pro using presets, breakers, bangs, whooshes, and really cool music bits. Find out how to get your free production starter pack at mrc.fm/starter.